Okay, here we go. Hang on. Just a test stream. Let's see how well this does. Unfortunately, my chat disappears every time I come back to Arena. How to deal with that? There, I fixed it. All right. This is just a test stream. There's no need to come here and stay around and watch. That's not going to be the most entertaining thing in the world. Trying to figure out OBS here. There we go. Let's see, does it actually cut the audio out to OBS when I'm streaming here when I click OBS? Yes, it does. I can see no bars moving on the audio at all. Okay, that's good to know because that's going to be kind of obnoxious. All right. I've also got food coming. Hopefully should be here soon. I used the website for the first time instead of using the mobile app, which just won't load. That's for Pizza Pizza. The mobile app just won't load. Okay. Let's crack 3 packs. Edge of Eternity. Oh, wow, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. That actually went to clipping territory. Let me pull the volume down a bit. Okay, hopefully now we won't run into risk of clipping. Actually, let me just pump that up a bit more. Let's see, what's that like? Test, test. Hello, hello, hello. Let's click on this. Ooh, that's loud. Good Lord. Maybe bring the FX down just a tad. Was it 100%? Let's try. 90. Everything here. I've turned the music off to avoid copyright claims later on down the road. That's happened to me so many times with this sort of stuff. Okay, as usual, I'm really only going to talk about things that kind of strike my fancy. I'll highlight every card here so you can always have a quick look at it in the replay when this changes to a VOD. Because gosh, if I described every card here, we'd be here for hours. I've also got to go into OBS and make changes so that I can have it have like transitions and pause screens and so on. So when I go on a break, to play something generic, things like that. Still have the stream streaming. Now that I have proper internet. Okay, that nudged right into the territory of red. Possible clipping. Let's change that FX volume just a bit more. Let's try that. That's better. Okay. All right. Broadcast quality looks like it's holding steady at excellent, so that's great news. I've moved pretty much all of my computers, except my laptop, over to wired. Even the laptop, I can do it to wide. If I hook up the docking station briefly, I just usually don't bother. Let's see, have a look at this fellow. Legendary creature, lobster citizen. Ragos deft gastronaut. So what, he's really good at cooking food, I guess. One would assume something other than seafood. Artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types and have. Pay 2 and tap. This fellow sacrifice this artifact. Oh, I see. You gain 3 life. Okay. Then you can sacrifice and have him deal damage to each opponent. So if you had some enchantments in force that did something whenever you did damage to an opponent, that would be kind of cool with this one. Synergize with this fellow. Gain life. You've gained life this turn. Okay. Untap him. Interesting. I'm trying to remember here if these are sorcery speed abilities. I'm guessing yes, not instant speed. Not in all the phases in the game. Okay. Oh. Late game, you can get rid of someone's artifact that might be winning them the game. That's kind of cool. Anything else here that sort of strikes my fancy? Not really. I'll just show you everything else here. Wow, that looks nasty. Okay, produce tokens. Or a token. Lots of artifact stuff going on in this set. Yeah, okay. One more pack. That was actually okay. That's right on the edge of yellow, the peak audio. So I think we have our audio settings nailed down now. Okay, an instant. Choose one, exile. Okay, removal. Tricky though with 3 black. At least in like standard or modern. Or I'll go to the regular formats that aren't commander. Because you can exile or return creatures from your graveyard to our hand. Or you can put 2 +1/+1 creature counters on target creature you control, and it gains lifelink. So you can use it to gain life if you're swinging in after the blocking step. Okay. Okay. Card discard, that's pretty good. Hand hate, as I like to call it. Because, I mean, you're forcing them to discard a card, which could suck. Removal. Sort of removal. Control piece. Okay. All right. I think that's going to do it for this one, since I do have food coming on the way. Just wanted to make sure that streaming works just fine. And I think it's working pretty smoothly. I did a whole bunch of, it's probably bore you to death, but I did a whole bunch of test recordings first. I was getting audio echo, all sorts of funky things. So there was a whole bunch of test recordings I had to do first before I came online into streaming. Okay, let's switch over to that screen so I don't hear that guy. You still hear that guy making noise. Get over here. There we go, that's better. Okay. Well, I will be back. And for now, I will see you. Oh, before I sign off, even though no one's watching this at the moment, If I'm not complaining, that's how it goes. If you do like what you see here in the recording, you know what to do down below. I'll see you next time.